All right, good morning, guys. Tuesday market breakdown, starting with EURUSD today. And looking at higher time frame, we can see we have some bearish movement taking over the market already, as you can see, after the ascending channel that we had. Price corrected a little bit last week, and yesterday we had a strong push to the downside, a very strong candle with no wick. As you can see, this is a very strong candle to the downside, signifying there's momentum to the downside. But pay attention to something that we have a very key, powerful support right here, as you can see. So those are like areas where we're looking for price to, take out. So once we break this support, guys, we are looking to continue to the downside, to go down. So following momentum in the market, you can see we had strong breakout a of a structure right here, but this is the daily time frame that we have now. As you can see, that is like the completion of this 90% rule right here. So depending on what's going to happen, we are waiting to see what's going to happen. We have this push up, then price wants to continue to the upside. But to me, using momentum and what the market is doing, I'll be looking to see a break of that structure. Yes, because you can see we are already correcting. I feel if price wants to come to a structure and then leave, it has to be very fast, because you can see we came to this structure, boom, one time we left, week out we left. So that's giving sign that, oh man, there is actually some volatility right there. But right now, if we are slowing down in a particular zone, that means we are likely to break. So what I'm looking at on Euro USD, I'm looking to sell regarding the fact we are in the support, but I want to see price push higher, take out this high right here. Let's go to the 1 hourly time frame. I'd like to see price, just like what price is doing now, come up more, take out this high, then give us reversal. Once we get a reversal, then I'll be looking to short EU from there. So that's more like aggressive entry. If you want to be patient with it, you can wait for a break of structure, which is a break of the support, and then we correct, then we want to see. So that's what I'm looking at for now. That's what I'm focusing on EU. For now, we are at a very strong support. Yeah, we will buy at support, we will sell at resistance, but that doesn't work all the time. So you have to pay attention to candlestick and what the market is doing. So let's see how this one is going to play out. I'm looking to sell, but not at a support level. I want to see price take out that high, then we move from there. Okay, GDP USD. GDP USD. So GBP USD, we have been in this zone for a while now. You can see price moving up, down inside of that zone. Personally, I'm waiting for the breakout. That's why you have not been seeing me posting any setup on GU, because I've been waiting for a breakout of this zone. Price just keep hitting the high, dropping, blah blah blah. So if we get an impulsive push to the upside, then I'll be looking to correct, then boom. We get a strong push to the downside. This is my take profit right here, obviously, as you can see at that low right there. So I'm waiting patiently for this. I'm not executing any trade inside of this zone on G for now. So I'm waiting for that one. Here's the JPY. Ever since we broke out of this higher time frame flag, this big flag, I called it the setup for you guys. And I said take profit was 70 pips. Unfortunately, I left the trade very early, and now price about 100 pips or so. So this zone was like take profit, and you can see price hit that zone, gave us reversal at that zone. And then what? We broke out of that zone because, it was actually a corrective movement. If you check on hourly time frame, that was just a bullish flag right there. As you can see, so we'll be having smaller flags, and the smaller the flag, the stronger the trade setup is going to be. So like the stronger the impulsive move. Okay, so we'll be having one after this higher time frame flag. We have this over right here called build up as well. We had that, we had one, and then two. And then I'm looking to see if this one, we already have second touch rejection at the top right there. And if we can take out that low, this low, and then we look to see what's going to happen next. So I'm looking to buy USD JPY, and my take profit is 105,584. Why? Because that is like the next structure where we've seen price rejected in the past. Like that is the next zone right here, and utilizing the line chart to identify that zone on daily time frame. So you can see on, sorry, 4 hours, be down 4 hours. So that is the next zone right there, as you can see. Moving on to, so I'm using line charts to identify zones. Like I've been using line charts to identify zone in the sense that using normal candlestick weeks, sometimes I get to realize that price doesn't really get to weeks most of the time. Why is that? Because why is that? Because using week most times I've been trading, price won't hit my take profit and then it will just reverse. I've been wondering why is that happening. But going to the line chart, you get to use the body of the candle. Line chart doesn't really show weeks on all. So you get to see a clear level where price loves to reject from. Okay. So there's this CHF, we had this inverse head and shoulder. Yeah. And we broke out impulsively. So I'm looking to see price come to retest that zone. From that zone, I'll be looking to buy for about 100 pips. I'm buying to the next structure, which is the zone at the top right there, 90-30. So we already started to correct now. We had this reversal pattern of 15 minutes right there, but I'm not interested in taking a sell right here. Why? Because I'm looking to buy, higher time frame wins always. So this is just a short-term setup. Counter trend if that's your own style of trading. So I'll be waiting for price to come to this zone for a retest, then I'll be looking to buy. This is a very nice setup. I would say this is one of my favorite setups. We broke out impulsively and we just have to start correcting now, you know, to buy. So this is coming down, let it come down. That is what we want. Euro JPY. Euro JPY, you know, from last week, we were expecting this guy to sell. This was like our setup last week. After this a reversal pattern right here, we broke down. And then I told you guys we need a big correction, higher time frame correction. Yes, we did. Price gave us everything we wanted, even the entry right there. But this one we have been a loss because if you took it from the third touch at the high right there, maybe if you are lucky enough to move your trade to break even after 18, almost 20 bips, then you would have been safe. But if you didn't, because that was a lovely entry, you can see a nice pin bar at 4 hour time frame. We had a strong impulsive push to the upside. We broke out of that structure. So what did price do? Price came to give us a scoop, double top. So what I'm showing you guys now is this is the high. You see what I'm saying about line chart and using week. On line chart, you can see I was able to identify that zone right there, boom, for a potential double top. So you can see that on my line chart, that's on daily time frame now. I want you guys to pay attention. If I was using the week right here, I would have placed it right here at the top, like, oh, that's my zone. That's what I'm looking for, reversal. We can see how price hits that zone on the line chart and then we see reversal yesterday. Lovely. So this is what I'm saying in terms of taking profit, setting your take profit as well. It's very important you utilize the body that you can get this clearly on the line charts and it works. Okay. So that was our setup for last week. That was invalid now. 4 hours. So that impulsive candle breakout validated that setup. So it's fine. It's the forex market since it doesn't play out as expected always. So that's why you have to use proper risk management at all times. So what I'm seeing now is we have a strong bullish candle to the upside, and then we have all of these candles. So to me, we are in a downtrend because we have higher time frame structure right here, which is more powerful than any candlestick. Okay, so why I wouldn't take this as an impulse correction for a continuation to the upside, impulse correction. Let me go to why I won't take that is because this is just one huge candle. I think this is the big boys trying to push price quickly to that zone so they can start selling from there. So why I didn't take that seriously, we corrected all of that impulsive candle. So if it's an impulse or correction for a continuation, we won't correct 90% of the impulse. So if we do that, no, that setup is invalid. Okay. So because we corrected over 90%, I'm bearish with this guy. So worst case scenario, what's going to happen if, you know, worst case in this matter right here is we have another double top within a higher time frame double top. So we might just get this push to the upside, scoop in it. So double top within a double top for a sell. So that's what we're looking at. So I want to execute this trade now. I'll utilize the line chart again to see that zone for a potential reversal. So let's see how it's going to play out. This one is taking its time. If price gets here, I'll be looking to sell. But this is also a structure because I missed out on 45 pips yesterday. I was supposed to sell from this zone, the retest of that zone, because that's like Asian correction and see what price did. That was where I was able to identify using the line chart and waiting for a retest from that zone. It was 45 pips. Yeah, you can see 41 pips. I missed out on that. And this was it. Price came to test there with a week, boom, boom, and then the same price drop from there. So I'll be looking at that zone to see what price is going to do. But if we break that zone, then I'll be looking to take this from the top. Patient it is, guys. Wait for it. Euro GDP, we're on a daily reversal, and we have this low right here. And now on daily time frame, you can see we are having a descending channel. This is a reversal pattern forming, but pay attention to candles happening, what's happening inside. We have a sell candle yesterday, so probably we might still sell more today. Never can tell. So to me, we have this corrective movement in it. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm looking for a break and retest of that zone. Definitely, I don't know if I'll take this trade. It's not really my kind of setup, but I just want to see what's going to happen if we're going to break this zone retest, come to the low, break this retest. I just want to see what's going to happen. It's not really my kind of trade to take. Euro CHF, this was like yesterday's setup. It's already played out, breakout, so retest. That will happen before the market open. Let's see what's going to happen next on this guy. I have to do my analysis again on this for now. Nothing for now. Good, guys. Good. We're looking to sell good. And I tell you guys, we're looking to sell good. Why? Because looking at daily time frame, what we would have been doing, we have this here time frame double top right here. Using your line chart. I use my line chart to identify this zone. You can see how price came exactly at that level, and we've seen a rejection. Going back to candles, 4-hour time frame, strong impulsive push to the downside. We broke out of a structure. Okay, we broke out of a structure, and now we had this double top inside of it because this is a daily time frame flag, and then we have a double top inside of it. Right now, we're rejecting from the zone we're breaking out of the structure right here with our trend line. And if you go down to like the 15 minutes, I had like a setup I was looking at before I slept. Like I was looking at this setup. If we break out of this important zone of 15 minutes, and then we did break and retested, but that was like 7:30. I was still asleep, and then 100 pips already on that one. But for now, I'll be waiting for more. I'll be looking at 15 minutes time frame on goods. I want to say, so I'm waiting for more corrective move to say good. So eyes on that one. Dollar index. We have this important structure we broke out of. You can see price is creating series of higher highs, higher lows. For you can see higher highs, higher low, higher highs, and potential higher low for a continuation to the upside. 91,132 is just take profit one, like the zone where I'm looking at. It doesn't mean we reject there, but just a take profit for me. Because you can see line charts, they have that structure. It's clear on the line chart as you can see. This is like flag as well. In the line chart, you can see it's flag, high, high, higher, low, high, high, higher, low. So let's wait on it. Even on the line chart, you can see we have second touch rejection already. So I'll be looking to buy dollar. Okay, that means I'll be looking for it. That's one of the reasons why I'm looking to sell E. So you see we have 1-2 touch already. So if you want to take out that low, come down here. But buy, I'll be looking at this one like very well. My eyes will be on the chart all through today. So that's all guys. If you have any question, hit me up. Let's get